Ladies and gentlemen, this is Malidaadi from VPLMedia. VPLMedia is one of marketing companies in Uganda. Our main work is to promote brands through coordinated market forces, focusing on transforming small investments into large ventures. Today, we are going to talk about health, and our guest is Mr. Luvandi Gideon from HETCO Uganda. Mr. Luvandi Gideon, you are most welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. First, say hi to our viewers.
Yeah, our viewers, I'm so glad to be here today with this platform. I want to first of all say how are you doing, and I'm here simply to introduce this organization to you today. Thank you.
Okay. Remember, this program is sponsored by Arizona Gardens Usoke and Peko Music, including Kaberenge Media. On this program, we talk about so many things about life and about businesses. Today, we are going to talk about HETCO Uganda. We don't know what is HETCO Uganda, where is it from, and what is their work. Mr. Luvandi Gideon,
Yes,
what is HETCO Uganda, and what is its work?
yeah, thank you very much. Once again, I'm called Luvandi Gideon, and HETCO Uganda stands for Health Education Talks Consultants Organization. It is a registered community-based health organization that carries out health activities in communities and in schools.
Okay. When did HETCO Uganda start?
HETCO Uganda was officially registered. That was 2020 September. Yeah, it was 2020 September. That's when we officially got certificate of registration.
Okay. What does HETCO Uganda do?
HETCO Uganda does a variety of things. One, we do health awareness, which we call health sensitization in communities and in schools at large. We also do career guidance and mentorship in schools. We carry out counseling and guidance. And we also do screening services, for example, cervical and breast cancer screening. And any other activity that aim at reducing rapid mortality and morbidity of community members. So that's what we basically do.
Okay. What activities have you conducted so far?
Yeah, we have conducted so many activities because we operate in Gombe Division, Nasana Municipality, Wakiso District. Last year we conducted the COVID-19 mass vaccination. That's when we got an outbreak. We also did what we call breast and cervical cancer screening. And we are currently doing a program which called health and mentorship programs, where we have been doing mentorship and mental health support in to students in schools to avert the challenges associated with the closure of schools due to COVID-19. So that's so far the activities we have conducted.
Okay. Does Wakiso District know about your activities?
Yeah, as earlier said, that we are located in Gombe Division, Nasana Municipality, Wakiso District. For any activity we do, we report to Wakiso District. Therefore, we are well known with the Wakiso District by the health committee of the district.
Okay. How can one become a member of HETCO Uganda?
Everyone can become a member of HETCO Uganda. But what is important is to meet the requirements of membership. So somebody can become a member by contacting the secretariat of the organization. But basically, we prefer health workers to be members. So we welcome any health worker to join us in the pursuit of this voluntary work.
Okay.
But anyone can become a member. Yeah, as long as it meets the requirements of membership.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can a member benefit from HETCO Uganda?
Yeah, how can a member benefit now? That question now is always I say to failures. Now, if you want to benefit from HETCO, you simply first become a member, then you know the benefits. Otherwise, when you ask before you get membership, that means you are coming to, in fact, you want to gain. Yet this is a voluntary organization, so gaining from it, you simply know when you have joined it.
Okay.
That's when you know the benefits of a member. Otherwise, before joining, I think it may be hard for you to know the benefits. That's why we don't disclose them, because some people come to benefit. Yet we simply want people who have love for the organization, people who want to really help the communities in terms of health. So we want you to come with love for the organization, love for serving in the health department, not issue of benefiting. That's why once you ask that how can I benefit, that it means you don't qualify to be a member. You simply have to come with love, you join, then we tell you later how membership benefits.
Okay, remember this program is sponsored by Malidaadi Youth Program, Pelco Music, Kaberenge Media, and Arizona Gardens. We are talking about health, not so? And we are talking about HETCO Uganda. HETCO is health, what?
Education Talks Consultants Organization.
Okay, is located where?
Located in Matuga, Gombe Division, Nasana Municipality, Wakiso District.
Okay, what is your future plan?
We have so many future plans because we are aiming at creating so many programs in this organization. Currently, we want to see that at least 80% of secondary schools in Uganda have vertical club. Yeah, that's what we are aiming at, because we are seeing that students are lacking counseling in schools. There should be a continuous mentorship program in school.
Yeah, most especially in high schools.
Yeah, so that's what we are aiming at, see that we form clubs.
Okay.
So that even in our absentia, the programs can continuously run for vertical.
Okay.
We also want to see that we have branches in Uganda. For example, in Eastern region, Northern, Western. That's what we are aiming at, because we are focusing on being like any other good organization, like Reproductive Health Uganda, Mario Stops, Ideal. That's our focus. And so those are our plans to expand our programs, to reach to many secondary schools, to reach to many communities. Okay.
Do you have funders?
Currently, we don't have funders, because you can't get a funder when you are seated. So that's why we are in the field working.
Okay.
I'm simply inspired by the committee member that I work with. These are people who are committed, and I think they are the funders of the activities. So some people see these activities running on social media, running where, and they think that HETCO has funders. And that's why somebody will always ask you, how do I benefit after seeing that? Yet members within the organization are the one funding the activities. So we believe that if members can fund the activities, that means we can get more donors for the activities. So we are not worried of whether we have funders yet or not, but we are focusing is the community appreciating what we are doing. The community itself will be a funder for the organization.
Okay.
After appreciating. Yeah.
Remember, this program is brought to you by VPL Media. Our main work is to promote brands through coordinated market forces, focusing on transforming small investments into large ventures. Our activities is we do coverage of all kinds, we do marketing, and we do general printing. Mr. Lubandi Gideon,
Yes, sir.
Before we conclude this program, which health organization inspired you?
I'm inspired by so many health organizations. One of them is Reproductive Health Uganda. Another one is Mario Steps. Another one is Uganda Care. So I'm inspired by so many organizations. That's why I always work around the clock to see that this organization also reaches where those organizations are.
What is Candida?
I think it's supposed to be candidiasis.
Candidiasis is not Candida.
Some people misquote it.
What is the difference between Candida and candidiasis?
I think we have to compete and say Candida albicans. Now, Candida albicans is a bacteria. Now, candidiasis is a disease.
What about Candida?
Now, when you say Candida, it is incomplete. The statement is incomplete.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is candidiasis?
Candidiasis is a disease which is caused by Candida albicans. Now, when you look at every woman, because we have what we call the vagina and the vulva. So as we are entering the vagina around there, where we call the vulva, that's where that bacteria is called Candida albicans. It is a normal bacteria. It is a friend to a woman. But it turns against a woman, and it causes what we call opportunistic infection.
Candidiasis is a friend to woman.
Candida albicans, a bacteria, is a friend to a woman on the vulva. However, it turns against and it brings the candidiasis, which we call opportunistic infection. It uses an opportunity available to cause an infection.
What causes that candidiasis?
In most cases, what causes candidiasis can be... Now, when a woman is going to urinate, they are supposed to swab their vulva. That's why when you say a woman going to urinate, they get I think a toilet paper. They go with it and they swab the vulva. Now, this bacteria here, Candida albicans, does not want a moist environment. So when the environment is moist, or when the woman does not swab herself, then it means that it is going to use that moist environment to grow. In the process of growing, then it is causing an infection, which you call opportunistic infection. So at the end of the day, the woman will get candidiasis. Then secondly, I think another thing would be sleeping in the nick at night.
Hey.
Now that one brings sweating.
Sleeping in the nick at night is also a problem.
It's a real problem. So it brings about sweating around the private parts or the vulva. So remember, this bacteria we are saying doesn't want to live in a moist environment. So whenever there is a moist environment, something like water-like, so for it to grow and it brings opportunistic infection. So we shall end up getting candidiasis. But at the same time, candidiasis can come as a result of a woman sleeping or playing sex, that is unprotected sex without a condom, with a man who played sex with an infected woman. Then in the process, there's a transmission of the disease. I think that one can also result. Secondly, urinating in that person. Now, women have a tendency of urinating while squatting. Now, in the process, if you urinate in that environment, now urine splashes down, then it comes up. Then it enters into the private parts. So in the process, then it can also result into that disease. So that is basically what causes candidiasis. Can either be a sexually transmitted disease, or it can come as a result of an unhygienic person.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the signs and symptoms of candidiasis?
Signs and symptoms. One, we can have itching around the private parts or around the vulva.
Okay.
There's itching and scratching. So we shall get what we call a cycle of itching, scratching cycle. So when it itches you, you scratch yourself. When it itches you scratch yourself. So in the process, you develop dimples around the vulva in that process of itching, scratching.
You mean candidiasis is for women only, or even men?
Women,
or it is not common in men?
No, women at the origin. That's where the candidiasis originates from. So when you come, when this woman has candidiasis, and you come and play sex with her, unprotected sex, then you take the candidiasis. But men don't have Candida albicans on the penis. For us, we don't have it. That's why it originates from women. So if a man has it, then it means a man played sex with an infected woman who had it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Gideon.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between candidiasis and gonorrhea?
Now, what's the difference between candidiasis and the gonorrhea? In most cases, the most difference we can say, to simplify, is candidiasis can either come after playing sex with an infected person, or it can come as a result of unhygienic. Yet gonorrhea is specifically a sexually transmitted disease.
Okay.
That's what you should know. Gonorrhea is a sexually transmitted disease. It can either originate from a woman or originate from a man.
Okay. You mean I can't get gonorrhea without playing sex? Yeah,
you can't get gonorrhea unless when you play sex. That's when you can have gonorrhea.
Okay. How can someone prevent candidiasis?
How can someone prevent candidiasis? Now, after knowing the causes of candidiasis, then we can simply prevent. One, a woman should totally be hygienic. They should swab themselves, that's after urinating, to keep the vulva clean and dry. They should not sleep in knickers at night. They should not, because what we are giving is what we call preventive measures are non-pharmacological, when you are not using drugs. We are simply giving what we call conservative management. we are not using drugs. So what we advise them, not to sleep in knickers. We also advise them to be hygienic. Yeah, they should be hygienic. They should not urinate in that environment, and therefore, in most cases, they should have protected sex. They should use condom, because you never know the person you are playing with. You may play with a man's sex when a man acquired it from a certain woman. So you should use protected sex, or otherwise,
like using condoms.
Yeah, like using condoms, or
Like
otherwise.
even if we are married.
And now, if you are married, you are simply supposed to be faithful to your partner. Because any married person should be faithful to the partner. Because if you are not faithful, you will be the one transmitting the disease in the family.
Okay.
And if someone, if you go in the hospital when a woman has candidiasis and you are married or you are dating, both of you must be on treatment. Because we should agree that signs and symptoms of a woman who has candidiasis, in fact, may take long to realize. Yeah, we even forgot to talk about discharge from the vulva. They get discharge from the vagina. That milk, water, that things of pus. So that's another sign. That discharge and smelling. So, what does it mean? They are supposed to get treatment, both of them. You don't treat one person if they are dating and or they are married couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we advise all our viewers to join or to support Hetico Uganda. Not so? Back to Hetico Uganda. What challenges have you faced?
We are facing a lot of challenges. However, these challenges are not stopping the ongoing activities. That is what is important. You know, where there is unity, sometimes challenges are suppressed. So we are just blessed. That's what I can say. That this organization is blessed. Challenges are very many, but we are working around the challenges to meet the goals of the organization. One, we are finding financial challenges mostly. As I told you that the members within the organization are the one funding the activities. But we report to the district our activity. So ideally, the district is supposed to come in and facilitate these activities. So that because we report to them, and the reports are very important. These people are not well motivated when they are in the field, because they need allowance, transport allowance, they need welfare allowance. They don't get that. They just get from their pocket and they move on. That's why I told you earlier that if somebody asks a question that how will I benefit from Hetico, then that one means the person is already a failure. Because these people are really committing themselves to fun. So secondly, we are finding a challenge of transport problems while going to the field. There is no vehicle transporting the volunteers to go and do those activities. And so that was also a big challenge that the entire community should get to know. And the district and all other organizations take attention to. Because as I told you, these people put in their money, they transport themselves. Yet we would need a vehicle which takes a group of people to a certain area to do their work. So another thing is that last time we wanted to donate pads. We wanted to donate pads. I think we wrote a letter to Holy Pads, the management that is headed by Shiba. And I think I don't know whether it's the program manager who put our request down. You never know if we had met Shiba herself, she would do something. Because I very well know that Shiba can't fail to donate pads to a girl child. However, we are put down. But that was the ideal company that would really say, at least I've given you 100 pads that we give them. So that one has become a challenge organization that we are really want the community to take attention to, because these girls need pads. Secondly, we have not yet got a good partnership with those good organizations. But I'm just proud recently that I'm getting connection.
Good organization like which one?
Which the Productive Health Uganda, Mario Stops, Uganda Cares, Infectious Diseases. That is ideal. So if we get we partner with them, And it means we can easily implement the activities in the community. At the same time, they facilitate us in the process of implementation. That means they will be achieving their goal. At the same time, we are also achieving our goal, because this is a CBO. Yeah. And those people are having what we call NGO. Yeah. So they have donors. But we are trying to see that we partner with Reproductive Health Uganda. I'm very happy that I'm now partially connected to them, that we can now speak. And I know in the shortest time period, you never know, we shall have a good partnership with them. But we also call upon Maria Stops to come in, Uganda cares to come, and we say our best, because we have done and work can be seen. So those are some of the challenges. And secondly, we don't have enough members in the organization. And remember, where there is human resource, that's where work can move properly. So we call upon those youth health workers who have love to health educate and to do services to come in. At least you give us 1 day in a week. That's enough for us, and you do something to us. So we only want people who have love for the organization and to serve. Otherwise, those are some of the challenges, but we believe, because we are committed, that we shall work around the clock and any obstacle, overcome any challenge.
Right now, how many members do you have in HQ Uganda?
Right now, I think we are 7 members who are doing that great work.
Okay.
7 members.
You work with the government or even in private institutions?
We can work with, we don't have any problem. We can work with the government, we can work with the private.
Even in political parties?
We don't have any problem, because for us, we don't have any problem. We can work with whoever wants to work with us, and whoever appreciates our request, then we can work with them.
Okay, thank you so much, our viewers. This is Mr. Lwandi Gideon. You are the president or chairman?
I'm the executive director, at the same time the founder of the organization. Yeah, that's what people should know. Go on smoothly. I think that's what I can say. Otherwise, I want to say regards to the assistant DHO of Wakiso district, Sister Betty. I want to say regards to the district health educator, Wakiso district, that is Saobone. I think those people are really good people to us. And most important, the executive director of Reproductive Health Uganda, Dr. Simon, Reproductive Health Uganda, Dr. Caroline, Reproductive Health Uganda. I will say, I want to thank you very much for the little time you have given me to share with you, and for the continuous support you are doing. And all those people who are working with me, especially Mr. Kakoza Amos, William Nsubuga, Biraba Doreen, Martin Nume. I think I'm just grateful for your work and for being committed. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. We shall meet next time. Bye bye.